Hello, and welcome to Most Popular, the podcast that explores the impact pop culture has on society. I'm Dr. Trier-Bieniek, and I have been away from podcasting for a bit. I am pleased to say my hiatus from doing this thing that I thoroughly enjoy has ended, and I will return to your earbuds with new episodes starting Wednesday, February 7th, because on Wednesdays we wear pink and we learn new things. If you are new to my podcast, please allow me to take a couple minutes and fill you in on the goings on around here. Most Popular is a bi monthly podcast, or if you are a fan of Barbie, I'm kind of like your long distance, low commitment, casual girlfriend who shows up at your Mojo Dojo Casa house a few times a month. Each episode pairs an area of pop culture that we can't seem to stop talking about with an expert who can break down why these topics seem to stick, like how the amount of money made by the Eras Tour continues to be written about and also lives rent free in my mind. In the past, I've spoken with people who are hip hop artists and scholars, beauty queens, professors who want to make food available to all students, academics who have worked for pop stars, one real life Leslie Knope, a few folks who can explain why social media has become so addictive, and a reverend who could break down gender identity in the Bible. I love having these conversations so much. Whenever I talk about this podcast, I tell people that I started it mostly for my sociology students. I am a professor of sociology, and I have spent the majority of my career studying the ways gender is represented in media. I've published 10 books to date on various topics, including one on Beyonce and one on Tori Amos, and a future book on Taylor Swift's fans is in the works, which I am very excited about. My research and my ideas have been featured in lots of news media, including the New York Times, the Washington Post, Glamour, USA Today, and NBC News. I am lucky enough to have been featured on other folks' podcasts, and if you are listening to this after hearing me on one of those, hi. Most of the time, I want to act like I'm cool and chill, but I'm just really a big dork who loves learning from other people, animals, and iced coffee. In these new episodes, Most Popular has lots of good stuff happening, including episodes on the way abortion is presented in TV and movies, the economic impact of the trio of Barbie, Beyonce, and Taylor Swift, discussions about diet culture, using comic books to teach environmental law, and so much more. There's also going to be mini episodes that I'm currently calling Knowledge Bite. If you're younger, Gen X, or a geriatric millennial, you may catch the reference to the 1994 cinematic genius that was Reality Bite. These are going to be 5 to 10-minute clips that are focused on making cultural trends and topics more understandable. And for those of you who are in education, have some pedagogy for media literacy. As an added bonus, if you sign up for my email list via my website, you will get a newsletter that contains supplemental learning materials for each episode for either use in the classroom or your own personal use, totally up to you. And of course, I want you all to be a part of this conversation. This is not just a podcast, it's a community. If you are one of my students, you'll get a request from me several times throughout the semester to let me know what else I should cover. If you're not enrolled in one of my classes, you can find me on my website. You can find me on Instagram. I'm at Dr.Adrian. All my information is in my show notes. Please send me a message and let me know what you're interested in hearing more about. I am so excited to bring this podcast back to the internet. My RSS feed was starting to grow cobwebs. Thank you for taking the time to allow me to reintroduce myself. I hope you will follow Most Popular wherever you get your podcasts, and please click the subscribe button. If you are so inclined, drop me a rate and review. I am very grateful for this return. As Beyonce says, every day above ground is a blessing, and much like Taylor Swift says, I plan on having the time of my life slaying dragons with you. I can't wait to share a bit of your day with you. Welcome to the new season of Most Popular with Dr. Adrian Trier-Bieniek, PhD, and the 1986 jump rope champion of Riverton Elementary School. I'll see you soon. Bye.